Welcome to XCM.AutoStake. To begin with, you must ensure that you connect and approve the Polkadot and MetaMask extension pop-ups when interacting with this website. Please also ensure that MetaMask is connected to the Moonbeam chain. You can see the Polkadot and MetaMask wallets to be used at the top of the screen. If another Polkadot wallet is desired, please choose from the drop-down at the top right, and for MetaMask, please choose directly from within your MetaMask extension. Upon visiting the app, you can see that the screen is divided into two main sections. The left side of the screen is where all of the instructions and choices are made by the user. The right side of the screen is where all of the required transaction information is automatically pre-filled before the transaction is eventually submitted. As soon as the accounts are connected, the balances of these accounts are loaded and displayed across all assets and parachains. For example, looking at the dot asset in the first column, reading across that row, we can see our dot balance on the Polkadot chain, the Akala chain, and the Moonbeam chain. To use the app, you must start at the top, where you are presented with three options to choose from. Let's try the first option. Click Use XCM to make a cross-chain transfer. The dashboard on the left part of the screen now unlocks, and you are presented with instructions to select the asset to transfer. Choose an asset from the first column. For example, let's choose AUSD. On the right side of the screen, the token field is automatically pre-filled with your selection, AUSD. Next, select the origin chain that you want to transfer the AUSD from, for example Akala. This is now also highlighted in orange. Looking over to the right side of the screen, the origin chain field is automatically pre-filled with the selection, Akala. The correct address format of the user's substrate account for the chosen origin chain is pre-filled. The maximum available balance of the selected asset at the chosen origin chain is pre-filled in the quantity field. The user can of course edit this if they wish to transfer a different amount. In this demo, we shall transfer 5 AUSD. Meanwhile, on the left side of the screen, a check is made, and the remaining tabs on the row of the selected asset will only remain visible depending on whether the relevant HMP channel is available or not to transfer the selected asset. The reason for this is that currently some parachains do not support receiving secondary or non-native assets. Next, select the destination chain you want to transfer the AUSD to. For example, let's choose Moonbeam. This tab is now also highlighted in orange. On the right side of the screen, the destination chain field is automatically pre-filled with the selection, Moonbeam. The correct address format of the user's substrate account for the chosen destination chain is pre-filled. The user can of course choose to send their asset to any address, but as a default this is pre-filled with their own address at the destination parachain. Note: if the user clicks again or clicks reset, the web page will reset to the initial configuration. Click Send and sign the transaction when the Polkadot wallet extension appears. The user is immediately notified that the XCM transfer has been submitted. As soon as the origin and destination parachains mine the relevant transactions, the origin chain extrinsic hash, block hash, and XCMP message are displayed on the screen. Lastly, on the left you can see the transfer of assets as the balances on the different parachains are updated. There are many XCM transfer permutations that can be executed with this application, allowing the user to move their assets all over the Polkadot ecosystem. That's it for this demo. Now let's move on to trying the AutoStake features using XCM. With this application, it is possible to transfer GLMR using XCM from any of the supported parachains to Moonbeam and then stake it there. Let's see an example of how to transfer GLMR from Collators to Moonbeam and then AutoStake it. Click Use XCM to AutoStake GLMR onto Moonbeam. The dashboard on the left side of the screen now unlocks, showing only the GLMR asset row. On the right side of the screen, the token field is automatically pre-filled with your selection, GLMR. The user selects the origin chain that they want to transfer their GLMR from, for example Collators. This is then highlighted in orange. On the right side of the screen, the following items are updated. The origin chain field is automatically pre-filled with the selection, Collators. The correct address format of the user's substrate account for the chosen origin parachain is pre-filled. The destination chain field is automatically pre-filled with the selection, Moonbeam. The correct address format of the user's EVM account for the Moonbeam parachain is pre-filled. The maximum available balance of the selected asset at the chosen origin chain is also pre-filled in the quantity field. The user can of course edit this amount if they prefer to transfer a different amount, but it must be noted that the minimum staking quantity for GLMR on Moonbeam is 50 GLMR plus a small amount to cover the fees. We will transfer 51 GLMR. Lastly, we need to choose an active collator to stake the funds with on the Moonbeam network. Upon selecting a collator from the candidate list drop-down box, the collator field on the right side of the screen is also pre-filled with the chosen selection. Click Send and sign the first transaction for the XCM transfer from Collators to Moonbeam when the Polkadot wallet extension appears. The user is immediately notified that their XCM transfer transaction has been submitted. Once this transaction has mined, sign the second transaction when the MetaMask wallet extension appears, to allow the staking of your GLMR on the Moonbeam parachain. As soon as the origin and destination parachains mine the relevant transactions, the relevant information is displayed. Origin chain extrinsic hash, block hash, origin fees, destination fees, net deposited amount. In addition, the staking GLMR EVM transaction hash at Moonbeam, the block hash at Moonbeam, and the staked GLMR are also displayed. Lastly, the balances displayed on the two parachains are updated on the screen. That's it for this demo. Next up we will show you how to unstake your GLMR. Now let's see how to unstake GLMR from Moonbeam so that the free GLMR on Moonbeam is available to transfer via XCM. Click Unstake GLMR at the top of the screen. On the left side of the screen, all of the current stakings are displayed. Each row represents a different collator with whom the user has staked GLMR with. The collator column shows the collator's address, along with the amount of GLMR that the user currently has staked with them. The action column is clickable and displays the three different states of the unstaking process. These are unstake, cancel, and claim. Before starting the unstaking process, this column will display unstake. Click the Unstake button. On the right side of the screen, the token field is pre-filled with unstake. The chain is pre-filled with Moonbeam along with the user's account in the Moonbeam EVM address format. The collator field is pre-filled with the address of the collator that the user has selected, and the available balance of GLMR they have available to unstake with that collator is also pre-filled. Now click Send and sign the transaction when the MetaMask wallet extension appears to allow the unstaking process of the GLMR to begin on the Moonbeam parachain. Once the transaction has been mined, you will see the action column change from unstake to cancel. The wait period column on the left of the screen also changes its status from not initiated to showing a continuous block countdown until the staked GLMR is available to be claimed. As the unstaking duration on Moonbeam is currently around 7 days, this demo video will switch to the Moonbase Alpha environment to show the final stages of the GLMR unstaking process on the application. Over on Moonbase Alpha, the unstaking period is approximately 4 hours. Therefore, it is easy to demonstrate the 3 stages of unstaking here on the screen. Here you can see that GLMR has been staked with 3 separate collators. The first staked amount has not yet started the unstaking process. The second staked amount has started the staking process, so the unstake button has changed to cancel and the required wait period is displayed by the block countdown. The third staked amount has finished the wait period and the block countdown has reached 0. Therefore, the cancel button has now been replaced by the claim button. These funds are now available to claim, so let's go ahead and do that. Click the claim button on the 3rd row. On the right side of the screen, the claim field is pre-filled with the staked GLMR quantity. The collator field is pre-filled with the relevant collator address for this stake. And the user's Moonbeam return address for the staked funds is also pre-filled in the final field. Click Send and sign the transaction when the MetaMask wallet extension appears to complete the claim and return the funds to the wallet. That's it for this demo. Thanks for watching.